Hey, what's up guys? Tactical Pickle here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than most of my usual videos. So this video I wanted to celebrate the upcoming launch of Destiny 2. I played a ton of Destiny 1 on the Xbox One, and I'm super excited that it's coming out on PC. And to kind of celebrate that, I wanted to do something special for it. So, as you can see back here, this pile of yellow mess right here is actually, I 3D printed the hand cannon from Destiny 1 called Hawkmoon. It's currently in pieces. As you can see, this is the barrel. That's the feather. The feather's there in the barrel. So I wanted to actually just shoot the beginning part of this video, talk about this, and plans to put it all together. So I'm really excited for it. The first part of this video is actually going to be, I'm not going to record putting it together because it's going to take some time, probably some sanding and some cutting just to make sure everything fits together. There's quite a few pieces. I didn't do any part of the video, any recording, because in total this was, I don't know, probably close to 30 to 40 hours worth of printing between failures, issues with some of the prints, reprinting. Like this barrel alone, the barrel here took about 6.5 hours, I believe, to print. And it failed 3 separate times before I finally got this printed correctly. So yeah, it was a lot of time. Didn't really get a chance to record any of the footage because I didn't know how well it was going to turn out, this in general. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and assemble it. It's pretty cool. As you can see here, here's the grip. If I'd have known how large it was prior to actually starting the print, I probably would have scaled it down quite a bit because it's going to be huge. I mean, it's it was cut into sections so you can print it in separate sections and then put them together. As you can see right here, it's actually, these are 2 separate pieces. I just tested some glue that I had to see how well it would hold. So I'm really happy with how well it held together. So there's a seam here. There's going to be a few of them, but you know, you have to print them in sections because of how large it is. So just to give you a quick idea of how large this actually is. So this is another section part that fits together here, and so this is just a quick, so that'll give you an idea of how big it is. So I'm going to have to glue them together here and get it to all fit properly, sand it, make it look good. So that'll be the first part. Once it's all together, I'll cut to that. So this will be part 1, where I show you the pieces, tell you about it, and I'm going to put it together. And then once it's done, I'll show you the completed model, glued together and all that. And then what I'll do is maybe part 2 of a video, I'll start prepping it, do some sanding, get it ready to start painting it, because I want to get it painted and looking awesome as a just an awesome prop from Destiny, in preparation for the PC beta for Destiny, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm excited to see how well it's going to run on my system. This beast over here, being able to play it with a mouse and keyboard, which is just leagues above a controller. And I remember how much fun the multiplayer was in Destiny, so it'll be awesome to go ahead and give that a try on PC, and then just see what they have in store for Destiny 2. It's just one game I really enjoyed, so I'm liking what I see so far with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting this glued together, and I'll be back soon with it fully assembled so you can check it out. Alright guys, so now that I'm back from actually putting the Hawkmoon together, I just wanted to start off and point out, I don't know if you guys have noticed or not so far, but between the first part of this video and this one, I've actually had a really nice lighting upgrade. Thanks to my fiance, she actually purchased me this really awesome 2-light setup of studio lighting softbox lights. Before I was using a combination of different floor lamps and my overhead lighting, and it looked really crappy, basically. So judging by the look on the screen so far, it looks like it's producing really nice lighting. I still need to figure out the best position for him for to cut down on shadows and glare, because you can kind of see a glare of it up here on my computer, and it kind of washes out the lighting in there, which is no big deal. So on to the meat and potatoes of the video. So here it is. Here's the Hawkmoon. This thing is massive. I don't know how well it's going to focus in on it, but yeah, this thing is awesome. It's huge. I just glued it all together. This the chamber actually opens up and there's a round in there. They call it a power shot, I guess. It's a solo thing, but in the game, I believe there's 12 shots for it, so you load it in there like that, and as you can, let's see. So there's the feathers right there on the actual barrel. I've already started to sand the barrel here along the front just to kind of get an idea of what it would look like. And throughout the entire build here, I experimented with different settings on my 3D printer just to test out different quality settings and whatnot, and just to give you guys kind of a size comparison of how big this actually is. So here's the Hawkmoon, and here is my Glock 22. So as you can see, if this thing was an actual gun, this thing would be a monster. Like, look at that. Here, let me rock that back. There's no magazine in it there, as you can see. Let me just show you. Cycling is nothing in there. I'm not going to be one of those people that, you know, are messing with a gun on camera and accidentally fire it off. I know how to handle a firearm. So, as you can see, finger off the trigger, just so you know. There's quite a considerable size difference between the two. This thing is massive. So, I'm going to go ahead and set that down. So, the next step for this is I'm actually going to do quite a bit more sanding, kind of prep it for paint. Since this was such a large model, it was actually broken up into, I believe it was 20 to 22 separate parts, and I had to glue it together. So there's a couple places, as you can see, hopefully here, like there's a void right there. It didn't quite come together properly right here and right here. The problem with the 3D printing, the ABS plastic sometimes can warp when it cools. So I got some slight gaps in certain places, which I'm going to do a bit of filling. Yeah, kind of like right in here. Not a huge issue, but I might fill it with some different types of glue or whatnot. And I want to experiment with maybe spray primer or sandable spray primer. So kind of coat it and see how it takes, you know, kind of get rid of some of these ridges, and then paint this up. And yeah, I'm super happy with how this thing turned out. I actually look forward to actually 3D printing and building some more stuff. So if you guys have some ideas on what you'd like to see 3D printed, game props and stuff like that, if you like cosplay, you know, leave a comment down below and I'll see if I can find something out there. And kind of set up a video or something around that. So, alright, so this is the end of part 1. I'm going to get to working on sanding it and get it ready for paint. Get it ready for paint. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of how this turned out, how you think. It's pretty cool. Got the the talon right here for the Hawkmoon and the wings right here. So yeah, let me know down in the comments down below what you think, and I look forward to see it finally painted and everything, and you know, maybe I'll 3D print a gun rack for it, and so I can hang it up on the wall, you know, and maybe I'll start doing different props and stuff from different video games. I was kind of interested in possibly doing maybe the Master Sword from Zelda. And so yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Share it if you like. You know, get some feedback. I'd like to get some feedback from you guys on what you think of this and what you think of the idea of actually incorporating 3D printing of like cosplay style items and props and whatnot into my channel. And, you know, is that something you guys like? And yeah, if you have ideas on what you want to see 3D printed, you know, leave a comment down below and I'll look into it, or, you know, shoot me a private message with maybe a link to a file if you're familiar with 3D printing, and I'll take a look at it. So I will, the next video I'll show you how it turns out when I sand it all down, get it nice and smooth and ready for paint. And alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you next video.